Hey, welcome to another episode of Cooking David. Today we make some simple barbecued chops in the crock pot for game day. I've prepared some onion here. We're just going to put that right in the crock pot. We're going to set our crock pots on high because we don't want to wait all day. But we do want to let it cook maybe 2 hours or so, 2 to 3 hours. I'm also going to put a bit of garlic inside. Okay. And then I've gone ahead and purchased some just assorted chop shoulders here. The fat makes it a little more flavorful when you put it in there so it can cook. On a longer cook, you'd like to have a little bit of fat just to congeal in there and make the flavor better. So I'm going to take my chops and I'm going to put them in there, and I'm not going to trim them because I want that fat to provide a lot of good flavor for me. I'm going to place my chops one by one into my crock pot here. Okay, so we've got our chops. Pot. Now you can find good deals on chops anywhere. Local Winn-Dixie here is a really good place, 2-for-1s all the time, but you know, any grocery store you prefer is good. Another little secret I like to use is some Dale seasoning. You can find that also at any grocery store. It's very strong, so you only want to use about a capful. Okay, put that in there like that. Now there's one thing we can't forget, and that's some beer. We're going to put a little beer in there. Put a little beer in here. Here we go. Now choose your favorite barbecue sauce. In my case, it's Casey Masterpiece. And I'm going to put this in my crock pot as well. Make sure you get it covered in there real good. And when you get the bottom just about empty, to where it's making that sound, you want to go to your water and just squeeze some into the bottle like that. Just let it go right on in there. Put the top on. Shake it up real good. No waste. No fuss, no muss. Add the rest into your crock pot because you'll need a good liquid base in there for the pork chops to simmer correctly. Okay, so we've got all of our juice in there. We've got our pork chops in there. We've got our onion in there. We've got our garlic in there. Now, if you'd like, you can also add any kind of an array of fresh herbs you like or anything like that. We have fresh rosemary, or we have some purple basil, we have some oregano. In this case, I'm going to use just a little touch of oregano, as the wife doesn't like the spices too much. So we're just going to use a little oregano in there, crumble that up over the top. And now, like I said, we're going to need a good liquid base for this to cook in, so I'm going to add just a little more water. Cover everything to where the liquid level comes up, not covering the chops, but enough that they'll all get the steam benefit and the liquid benefit. So we've put everything in our crock pot. We're going to put the lid on, set it on high, set it, and forget it. I'm Cooking David. See you next time. All right, looks like Jags might win this one here, and it's about dinner time, so we're going to wrap up the meal. I've gotten everything taken care of here in the stock pot. Let's give you a good view of that. Okay. And as you can see, we've got some corn muffins that we've made here that are going to be really good. I've put one on a plate here. We've made some broccoli slaw, some just broccoli with some Marie's dressing there. It makes really good coleslaw. And also we've made some Hoppin' John, which you can find at your local market. So now we just put it all together. Take a little bit of the sauce that we've taken from the pot. We're going to spread it over the pork chop like that. And you add your muffin. You put your rice down and your Hoppin' John on top. Have a little broccoli slaw and go Jags. Cooking Dave. See you next time.